So you're telling me Merril Hoge drafting Drake Maye is going to get you fired? Tom Giles joining the conversation. Do you think drafting Drake, like you hear that, and what do you think? Because I feel like everything is polar opposites with people. Either they love Drake Maye and think he's going to be the next savior of a franchise, or they think he's going to be an absolute dumpster fire.
I think it's kind of reflective of any of these guys could be franchise quarterbacks, and any of them could also fail, and they could be bust. Like, I think that there's a percentage that speaks to all of that, and then you're going to have people with differing opinions. I mean, maybe it's more of a hot take here in this situation, but it's where we are in the draft process. Like, not everyone's going to be on the same page.
Think about it. Mac Jones got Bill Belichick fired. Now, Bill was certainly complicit in the decline of Mac, which resulted in a 4-win season, but they found a player at 15 that they sunk a lot of hope into, pulled the rug out from under him, and because he didn't work out, because of whatever circumstances we can discuss. But yeah, he got Bill fired. So that is juggling chainsaws when you're making this pick. You know, is it J.J. McCarthy when you're looking at Drake Maye and you're looking at these two players and saying who's going to withstand pressure in the pocket better, who moves in the pocket better, who does better in a sloppy situation? You know, I talked to Merril Hoge for like a half an hour today, and we'll have some of that tomorrow on the Pats Talk podcast, but he is just completely out on his ability to process and throw accurately.
I would say this. I would say passing on Drake Maye might get you fired.
Right.
And that's the issue.
Yes.
Merril Hoge doesn't have a team to build. He doesn't have to roll anybody out there in September and hope that they win because it means money in people's pockets and jobs are on the line. He can say everybody sucks, essentially. And it feels as though he kind of has over the years. He likes C.J. Stroud. He liked Joe Burrow. Good for him. Like, those got first-round grades for him. But I can't even find all that many players that did qualify for what he would call a first-round grade over the last several years. Like, I would love to know what he thought about Patrick Mahomes. Couldn't for the life of me find it on the internet. And I'm pretty good at the old Google thing. Couldn't find it. Couldn't find Josh Allen. Couldn't find Lamar Jackson. I would truly, because I don't know. I would love to know how he would feel about those guys. Because there were massive questions about all of them coming into the draft. None of them were considered as good as Drake Maye is right now, even though he does have question marks surrounding him. So it's easy for us sitting here, or for anybody on ESPN or anybody in the media space, to say, all these guys stink, none of them are going to work out. And he's probably going to be more right than he's wrong. But if you don't roll the dice, you have no chance. And so you can say he sucks till you're blue in the face. But if you don't have a quarterback, you're getting fired too, Merril Hoge.
It's the Goldilocks complex. Too hard, too soft, and nobody's just right. So what are you going to do, sleep on the floor? I mean, I asked him, what would you do if you're the Patriots at number 3? I said, you know, you could trade down. Well, I mean, you trade down, and you got to do something. You can't just pass because it's too much pressure. So it's very interesting to hear people's in a vacuum opinions.